Hi, I'm Jonas, this is Sublime Media, and it's that time of the month again. Oh yes, we all know what that means. It's, the Guerssen releases for November. Okay, so I have 4 releases. I think that 2 of them is sort of like, at least one of them is sort of like a side quest sort of thing. And the other 3, maybe one came another month. I missed one, and one is like a total banger. No, 2 of them is total bangers. So you don't want to miss this. Like always, I mean, I'm gonna do sound samples. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the records and the artists, as much as I can at least. And also I'll show you the content. Now subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and comment. If you know any of these, please let me know. And as usual, I will do them in the order that I liked them. Now, my least favorite of this month is maybe a 6, 7 out of 10. Then we go to a 7, and we go to a 9, and the last one is an 11 out of 10. So here we go. The first one is Musica Urbana, Musica Urbana, and I think that this was sort of a side quest. I don't know. I don't think that this is like the monthly sort of thing, but it's definitely a Guerssen release on some more. But yeah, hype sticker I'm reading here. So, one of the crown jewels in the European jazz rock prog fusion scene. Jazz rock. The band from Barcelona, comprised of top-notch musicians connected to and a bunch of stuff, mixed Canterbury and RIO influences with classical Spanish music. This is the first album from 1976, remastered sound and multilingual insert. Now this is not a super rare record. If you want an original press of this, you don't have to shell out like thousands and thousands of dollars like the usual Guerssen material, but sound quality amazing, and the insert with all the information makes this such, in my opinion, a much better alternative than the original press. Resealable sleeve, love it. In this case, black vinyl and some more. So here's the sort of 4-page booklet stuffed with information. Never seen photos. Amazing. And it even smells good. Like there's something with the glue, I think, down in Spain that is just like, yeah, we don't have that glue here. Magic. Okay, and when I tuck this away, I'll try to do a sound sample. I don't know if it exists, but if it does, here it is. Yeah, Musica Urbana, check it out. I hope you like the sound sample, if there was any. I have no idea right now, but I will later on when I edit this. So, moving on. This is Marie Celeste and the Perhaps. And it looks like this. So this is a beyond rare private pressed English nugget, like folk with a pinch of psych. I think that the pinch of psych is just like, because a little bit like even the psych folks need to check this out, but mostly it's a folk record, in my opinion at least. So I'm reading here the hype sticker. Beyond rare British private press, just like I said, yeah. Folk album from 1971, charming atmosphere and dreamy twin female vocals mixing traditional tunes with interesting covers and superb original songs featuring a slight pinch of psych and folk edge. First ever band sanctioned reissue, 24-bit domain remastered sound, and insert. So, and this is the limited edition of 310 copies. So I'm one of the fortunate that got one. Feel a little bit hyped today. Maybe it's the medicine talking. So with the limited edition, this comes on beautiful black vinyl. The oh so important 4-page booklet. More photos than text, but in this case I think that they wrote what they could about this super obscure little band. And I have to be honest, like from the beginning I thought that Marie Celeste was a female sort of vocalist and folk artist, but it's the name of the group, and it was, I think it was like named after a ship or something like that. So here's the cover in all its glory, and this is like almost like this was how the private press cover looked like. Great stuff. Let's see what you think about the music, because here's a sound sample.
I am a prisoner of my youth. I am a warrior who cannot fight. I am bounded withdrawn by a troubled world. I'm scared to speak for fear of reprisal.
So yeah, I hope you liked that. If you're into folk, this is a no-brainer, I think. But if you're into heavier stuff, now's the time. Because Truck, surprise, surprise, was a definite, like, we needed a reissue of this. And this is how it looks like. Yeah, I'm reading here. Truck, surprise, surprise. Truck was a short-lived studio spin-off of Singapore psych pop wonders, the October Cherries. So I've done no research on the October Cherries. Original release 74, surprise, surprise, sounds like it could have been part of the 60s British psych era, but filtered through the early 70s production. Melodic Beatles influenced English vocals, catchy songs, lush arrangements, fuzz and wah-wah guitar, electric piano and cool analog synth. File this with Beatles, Hollies, we all together, blah blah blah. Remastered sound, insert with liner notes and download card. I have number 43 out of 100. So let's open up this baby. So yeah, when I say a little bit more heavy than, you know, the folk record, it is. But this is still a sort of a pop psych record maybe. But sometimes it just like flashes with great heavy fuzz guitar. Yeah, lovely. Sheet in this case, and I always get because this is my privilege of doing these videos, I get the colored versions. And yeah, or I get to buy the color, but I get to buy the color version. So yeah, and here's the cover artwork in all its glory. Yeah, good smell too. So here's a sound sample.
Surprise, 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 surprise. Make me a king and shower me with your praise, and I will treat you well. I see you walk in a rain. What more can you want? What more will you have? One more opportunity to have me for your dad. Surprise, 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 surprise. He never really knew that he was destined to die. Surprise, surprise.
So yeah, hope you liked that. Guerssen needs to send me a t-shirt because I'm rocking the Noble Records today. Yeah, Truck. They also released like a follow-up record to this. Can't really remember if it was like outtakes and demos and stuff like that. But I thought that was included in the special editions, you know, colored versions, blah blah blah. And I have a standing subscription to all of them. but it wasn't. So I had to order it separately, and it comes with the next batch of records. I'm guessing like mid-December. So maybe you'll see more of that in my December update. Now, maybe the Guerssen release of this year, I think so. Like, this is so good. Like 11 out of 10 in my opinion when it comes to the music. This is such a classic record, and I'm talking about Churchills. Churchills, yeah, Churchills. Yeah, I'm gonna read a hype sticker because it sums it all up. Psychedelic rock, holy grail. Fuck yeah, it is. Hailing from Tel Aviv, the Churchills blended Anglo-American psychedelia with Middle Eastern motifs. This is their Sought After album. Yeah, that's like Sought After is okay. Album from 1969, full of acid fuzz guitar, intense songwriting, inventive songwriting and studio experimentation. Sourced from the original master tape. Awesome. 8-page booklet with detailed liner notes by Mike Stax and rare photos. A lost classic, Mike Stax says from Ugly Things. Limited psychedelic green vinyl. And I think that Noble Records released this also on his Noble Record collaboration with Guerssen. So if you're in the US, check him out. Buy yourself a copy. Opening this baby up. So yeah, flexing with the colored variation. No number this time. And I mean, you can buy any other reissue. You can't buy the original press because you can't afford it. No one can afford it. But you can buy any other reissue. But I don't think that you will get this. Like this amazing booklet filled with just information upon information. This is like as important in my opinion as the record itself. So here it is in all its glory. Like, I get goosebumps just talking about this record. Such a legendary psych record. And here's a sound sample. So yeah, hope you like that. Now Anthony and the guys at Guerssen has to be very proud of releasing this, getting this on their label, licensed and everything. Like, this is such a gem for us collectors to finally get our hands on when it comes to a proper release, you know. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked that. And yeah, if you know anything about the records and have, you know, opinions and comments and stuff like that, write them down below, subscribe and give it a thumbs up and all that shit. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Have a great day.